Confirmation is changing going forward, and we want to take a minute today to just kind of tell you a little bit about what those changes will look like and what the path towards the sacrament will be like for the students. First, how will confirmation be different? Well, it will not be a year-long class. Confirmation will have 3 tracks, and you will decide which track will work best for you. You can choose the summer, the fall, or the spring. Each track will have 4 sessions. One session will involve a sponsor or parent to attend. The tracks will be based around prayer, study, service, and evangelization. There will also be a few other things that will be required during the confirmation year. First, all candidates will be doing 2 service opportunities. The confirmation team will provide service opportunities in a group setting. There will not be a collection of hours, so to speak. Each candidate will set their own goal. There will be multiple opportunities to do service. This is not about doing stuff, rather understanding why we do service as Catholics. That is why we will do group service projects. Some of the projects that we've worked on in the past are the Central Iowa Shelter and Services, and we will be looking to add others in the future, including a place called the Free Store. Also, each student will be asked to go on a retreat during their confirmation year. That retreat will not necessarily be a confirmation retreat, but a retreat that will help them gain a greater understanding of their faith. Alright, so let's look at what needs to be done prior to the confirmation year, because that will be a little bit different too. First, students will be expected to attend faith formation opportunities in the years preceding confirmation. A minimum of 2 years previous to the confirmation year is expected, so that would generally be at the 8th and 9th grade year. That includes intergenerational parish faith formation, junior high and high school youth ministry. Why do you have to attend faith formation in the previous years? Well, first, there's a baseline of knowledge that is needed for confirmation. This baseline will help the students feel more comfortable in the sessions that we do provide for confirmation. Second, confirmation will generally be celebrated during the sophomore year, but it will be based upon readiness of the young people, instead of just based upon age. We want to make sure that young people are ready to really embrace the faith through the sacrament. And how will we determine if they're ready? Well, each student will be interviewed by the confirmation team at the end of their freshman year to determine if they're ready. Okay, there's 2 scenarios that could happen. One is that your candidate is ready. If that's the case, then you pick a track that you want to be in. If they're determined that they're not ready, the family and the team will come up with a plan to get the student ready as soon as possible. We'll work together. It's very important that we all work together so that we can get the student ready for the sacrament. It won't be embarrassing to the young person. In fact, it'll probably be less embarrassing than if they are lost when discussing the faith or confused by prayer practices. The goal is that the students be as ready as possible so that they get the most out of the process. Alright, after we're done with confirmation, it's very important that young people stay involved in youth ministry until they graduate, and here's why. First, youth ministry helps promote the values that you teach your young people. They'll continue to sharpen their skills that they have learned in the previous years of faith formation. And kids involved in ministry are less likely to get involved in at-risk behavior. Every chance you give your young person to be involved in a faith community increases the likelihood they will continue in the faith as adults. And kids now, more than ever, need real interaction with other people. Face-to-face communication is very important, and youth ministry helps young people develop those skills and teaches them how to talk about the faith. Being confirmed is the beginning of full participation for young people. It is the beginning, not the end. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact Terry Clark, Coordinator of Youth Ministry.